Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tournament Part 2, Part 10. We got a good one here, Ryan versus Judd, and we are getting closer to the Final Four, and it's going to be a great matchup. So a great matchup here for Ryan versus Judd. And as they're eliminated, I will tell you what team they were a part of. And yeah, we've already had one matchup for the Final Four, and now we are going to our second matchup. And we're starting off with John Marston from Red Dead. He's probably one of my favorite Rockstar characters, by far. I'm not a fan of all the GTA characters. I just don't like them. Most of the time they are just complete jerks. But John, you kind of feel bad for him, you know. He's in a kind of a tough spot, even though he has done bad things. You kind of like him. And of course the voice acting in that is great as well, just like in any Rockstar game. And Bane is number 2 here. So Bane at number 2. And this is going to be a cool, interesting face-off here. John Marston versus Bane. So, and we have actually 2 Banes in here. I did make that mistake, but I kind of didn't make the mistake because one's Tom Hardy Bane, one's not. So as long as we know the difference between the two, because I do have the one that is Tom Hardy written beside of Bane, so on the list. So hopefully we'll get a good competitive one here. We didn't really get one the last time. So for the most part we have in this tournament. There's been a couple where we haven't, but for the most part we have. And Hawk is number 3 from the Warriors tag team, the Road Warriors. And yeah, there is a couple legends, a couple AEW guys that got, you know, kind of stuck in this tournament. So you will see them, but you can't get most of them on the game. Maybe it's downloadable content on a couple of them, but for the most part you can't. And looks like Hawk is getting some help from Bane, and Kane the Conqueror is number 4. And looks like Marston is done. And that is a loss for, I think it's going to be Judd. Yep, Judd. And Kane the Conqueror is here. And I cannot wait to see him in the new Ant-Man movie. That is going to be awesome. Cannot wait for that. Of course, he's going to be one of the new Marvel big bads. And, you know, I don't know if anybody can compete with Thanos, because Thanos will always be one of my favorites. But there's been rumors about Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is my favorite when it comes to Marvel villains. And Mike Tyson is here. Mike Tyson. Number 6 is Barney Gumble. Number 6 is Barney Gumble from The Simpsons. And Kane, oh wow, Kane eliminated quickly in this, and that is a loss to Ryan. And Dodaria is number 7. I like to call him Diarrhea. So he's number 7 here. Uh-oh, look at the double team on Tyson. And yeah, Bane and Barney coming together there to throw out Mike. And that is a loss for Ryan. And yeah, you have to double team him. You know. And Bane is done. Oh, wow, Barney. So they are flying out of here. And Bane's a loss for Judd. Like I said, I'm not going to keep track of the numbers as much anymore because I always miss one, and I'm tired of it. So, near the end, I'll see how many I have. So, but as of right now, it's easy for both teams. And Master Chief is number 9. Master Chief from Halo. One of the most iconic video game characters of all time. And look at the double team. He just comes in and helps right off the right into it. And that is yeah, that was a good attempt to get rid of Barney Gumble, but you know, Barney Gumble never wants to leave. Number 10 is Gohan. Gohan is number 10. Number 11 is Malachi Black. And Hulk is having a little bit of trouble here. Dodoria is going to take him down. So Hulk's been eliminated. That's a loss for Judd. And there goes Master Chief. That's a big loss for Ryan, as Morpheus has taken out Master Chief. You know, I used to, fun fact, I ended up changing this. Where I write and all and stuff like that. At one point, I did have a character named Morpheus, but I did get it off of Matrix. He was nothing like, they were like totally different from each other. But I still got that idea from the Matrix, so I ended up trashing that name. And I think the character goes by Murphy now. He goes by Murphy. Because anyway, who names their kid Morpheus? You know, it's a great name. Don't get me wrong. But I'd name my kid Morpheus. What am I saying? I'd name my kid Vegeta. I don't care. Morpheus would be a crazy name. You know, that'd be the coolest name in school. And Big Baby is number 13. Yeah. But anyway, I ended up changing that character because I felt like nobody names their kid that anyway. So, look at Barney Gumble, man. He is always just a hassle in this, and he is just bear-hugging diarrhea. And, Big Baby's here. And somebody got eliminated, and it's Malachi. So, that was a loss for Judd. And Jiren is number 14. Yeah, my character Morpheus was actually my main character's older brother who was a complete tool. And Big Baby's been eliminated, and that is a loss for Judd. It's going to be easier to keep track of this one because Ryan's people are in alphabetical order. His team is. And there goes Shadow Storm. Shadow Storm is out. And that is a loss for Judd. So a good start for Ryan overall. And Dodoria is done. And that is a loss for Judd. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jiren's got a great moveset. And Mr. Miyagi's number 16. And L is number 17. L at number 17 from Death Note. And I love doing these because I can knock so many of them out. These are like some of the, and a lot of people like these things. They like the tournament. Morpheus has been eliminated, so that is a loss for Ryan. So, yeah, I love doing these. They're always fun, and the more I get done, the more, I can be ahead of schedule. And I saw Mars get somebody, but I didn't see who it was. So, L's done. I may see it here. I don't know. Crap. I'll find out who it is later. That's probably why I'm missing people, because they're going out front and now they have the camera angle. Things are starting to make more sense now. So L was a loss for Ryan. I'm going to try to see who that was. I'll probably end up missing more people. Oh, it was Miyagi. Yeah, Miyagi's done. Okay, so that's a loss for Ryan. And Pinhead is number 19. This one's been going by really quick. I mean, we're only about like 13 or 14 minutes in, and, we've already are almost 2/3 of the way. 20 will be 2/3 of the way. So that's insane. And I've talked about this. Maybe the reason I do the 3 finisher system and the fast entrances is because if I don't, it'll be like an hour and a half. We don't have time for an hour and a half. But at the same time, I still feel like these are the right speed. So hopefully this one's not too fast, but I still feel like I'm doing the right speed here. Because otherwise it's going to take too long. And maybe I should put it on 2 finishers, but I don't think it'll matter either way. Oh, that's nice, Mars. Apparently Mars doesn't like the idea of 2 finishers because he gave me 2 fingers. So, yeah, very classy. What a man of class. And MJF is 21. And Pinhead is busted open. I guess those pins finally made him bleed. And Jiren has been eliminated, and that is a loss for Judd. Right now I got Ryan when it comes to the score-wise. So I'm going to just keep it at that. I'm not keeping track of numbers anymore. Barney Gumble has been eliminated. That's big. And that's a loss for Judd. So look at MJF kicking Mars. It's good to have MJF here. And Messi, Lionel Messi is here as well. I just love the variety and the randomness of these rumbles because you get to see people that you would never see fight each other. Like Messi versus Killer Croc. MJF versus Mars. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. And Jack is number 22 from the China. Oh, this is big. Killer Croc. Gohan is going to take him out. That is a loss for Judd. Man, Judd only, according to my records, Judd only has 5 people left. And MJF has been eliminated. And that makes 4 people. So only 4 left on his team. And Joel Embiid is 23. And according to my records, 9 is left on Ryan's team. So a lot of these people in are Ryan's. So Mars took out Gohan. And that's another loss for Judd. So Judd only has 3 people left. Ryan has 9. So it's not looking good for Team Judd. And Poe is 24 here from Kung Fu Panda. Joel Embiid, oh my goodness, he's going to be tough. And Messi. And that is a loss for Ryan. And here is Jules, 25. And Kraft Punk is 26. He's an Eric Andre character from the Eric Andre show. He has like a couple. I think I've only seen him one time. I think it's so hilarious they made him. But he's actually probably pretty easy to make because you just got to make him orange and have the biker helmet. So it's not probably that bad to make. It's good creation though. Macho Lee, my bad. I said Mocho. It's Macho Lee. And Jules, can he hang on here? And there goes Jack from The Shining. It's a loss for Ryan. These are easy to keep track of. They're really easy to keep track of because Ryan's is in alphabetical order. So, because he had that kind of where he had to just go down from alphabet. A couple people have that. Where it was at the end of like an account and we had to figure it out, and we can't keep on hitting random because we'll get duplicates, so that's why. Number 28 is Goku. And look at Madman Mars going after Joel and Bean. And there goes Joel. That's a big elimination, and that's a loss for Ryan. So he continues to lose people, and now he's got 6 people left, and Judd has 3. Still a little bit of a difference. And Madman Mars going after Macho Lee. You know, Madman Mars is just not a team player. He just does whatever he wants. He has no class whatsoever. None. And look at poor Kraft. Oh, look at Kraft Punk. Okay. You know. Kraft Punk killing him. And who is going to be number 29? It is going to be Joe Rogan. Why not? And Mars. Oh, my goodness. And Madman Mars has thrown Macho Lee out, and that's another loss for Ryan. You know, Mars is just taking out all of Ryan's people, and he's on Ryan's team. And now Ryan has 5 left. Mars doesn't care. Look at him. I mean, he already flipped me off in this. And now he's not even being a team player. Of course, it's every man for himself, really. But, I mean, he is just going out of his way to hurt his own team. But he is very dangerous. And, oh, my goodness. Now he's punching Pinhead in the throat. Well, somebody needs to call the law. And Omar Little is number 30. Well, we got Omar Little instead of the law. So, he's kind of the street law. So. And look at Jules here. So I think we got 8 people in here total, so we're down to 8. Judd has 3, Ryan has 5, so the count is correct. And it's still pretty close. Now it's really close. At one time, it wasn't close at all. And, oh man, Poe just landed on. And Joe Rogan's hanging on for dear life. I think Pinhead's had enough of Mars. Yep. Pinhead has had enough. And Mars has been eliminated, and that's a loss for Ryan. And it's probably a good loss for Ryan. Well, I don't know, because Mars is great. But at the same time, he had his own little agenda going on there. And yeah, that's what you get, buddy. You're not going to WrestleMania. There you go. He's mad because he didn't get to go to WrestleMania, and that's why he gave me that gesture earlier. I think that's what that's what it looked like from here. And look at Kraft Punk eliminating Omar, so now it's a 3 versus 3 match. Ryan has 3, Judd has 3. What a comeback for Judd, but it's not over yet. So this is even now. Pinhead had to stop Mars. He's out of control. Look at Pinhead going after Poe. Man, this is a interesting... Oh, Goku stunned. Craft Punk gets rid of Goku. It's a loss for Judd. Wow, what a elimination. Never saw that one coming. And that's what you get, Goku, because Vegeta's better. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news there, but I can't stand your character. Even though I'm a DBZ fan, I can't stand you. So yeah. And uh-oh, Joe Rogan's going to join. So that's a loss for Ryan. Now it's a 2v2. So Ryan's got Pinhead and Craft Punk. And Judd has Jules and Poe. So look at Craft Punk. You have got to be kidding me. And Ryan loses Pinhead. Craft Punk took out Pinhead and Goku. Like, really? So I think he took out somebody else too. He at least has 3 eliminations. And look at Craft. Oh, uh-oh. Trying to do Kung Fu on the Kung Fu Panda is not going to work. And look at Jules just sitting up there watching. Old man and a broad kick by Craft Punk. Uh-oh. Jules is in the way. Craft Punk cannot get Poe to the... Oh my goodness. You got to move to the... Oh my. Jules is blocking the way. And yeah, you have to move him somewhere else, or at least beside of Jules. And you know, Craft Punk can't see with all that cheese covered in cheese. Covered in cheese is what he is. But Jules may have saved Poe there. That's the crazy thing about it. And look here. I think Jules is going to be done. Oh, maybe not. We'll see. Yep, we got a 1v1. So, Poe is Team Judd, and Craft Punk is Team Ryan. So, oh man, another broad kick by Craft Punk. This is a good one. A little bit fast, but we're down to 2 still. Craft Punk is beating the tar out of Poe. Another broad kick. Oh, man. Oh, nice reversal. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. And Poe, oh my goodness. Oh man, Craft Punk is done and Team Ryan has been eliminated. Wow. That is unreal. And Poe wins. And Craft Punk could have had it. Jules was in the way. He could not get him to the rope. And by the way, Poe, I hate to break the news to you. You're not going to WrestleMania, you dork. You hear me? Voiced by Jack Black. A panda that knows Kung Fu. How dorky can you get? He's not going. For that reason alone. That's just the weirdest idea ever, but it worked. I guess it's like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but at least I like that. So Kung Fu Panda, you're not going to WrestleMania. You can forget about your dream there. So, but Craft Punk had it. He had it. He absolutely had it. Jules laid in the way. And that's how the teams have to play. That was good teamwork by Jules and Poe Unlike Madman Mars, who has no loyalty. He knows no loyalty. But anyway, Judd is going to go to the Final Four, so congratulations. Congratulations on that. Your team worked well together. They won it together, and they did a good job together. So, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. We got 2 more to go until the Final Four, and then we have 2, and then we have 1. So we're getting closer to the end. I'll see you later, and there'll be more tournament to come.